Hey everybody, welcome to Kaligirl Blog Talk. I'm Callie, and today I would just like to throw some questions around in regards to T.I. and this whole snitching situation that everybody is talking about. It's a whole conversation, and today I want to talk about perspectives. So everybody is talking about T.I. and this confirmation of what many suspected over the years anyway, and that is T.I. being associated with the word snitch. In 2007, when him and his cousin Toot caught the gun charges, he was facing 2 decades, aka 20 years in prison. According to T.I., his lawyer told him that he can make everything go away if T.I. could place blame, full blame, elsewhere. And according to T.I., he did just that. As he said, him and his cousin caught the gun charges, but his cousin ended up passing away.
Pull us over, I have a gun. Why are we going through the court process? And so we caught no gun cases, 2 died. And my lawyer said, well, I can make everything go away if it was Tramel's. After he had passed, I had a talk with him.
What you say?
She said, I take all the charges you got. If you can walk away free and put it on me, goddamn right.
So is that what boys giving you shit about because you put it on?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No. Don't nobody even know about that. I just volunteered. Don't nobody even know about that. I'm just being honest. Yeah. That's the only time I done never said or gave no information about nobody. Because that's my cousin, my big cousin. He was dead, and he told me that it was okay.
Now, being facetious in the interview, T.I. said he had a talk with his cousin, and his cousin said, blame it on me, gave the green light, gave the approval. So my question is, what would you do? Again, I'm not here to make a judgment call nor determine the right or the wrong, but I am interested in perspectives. So back to my question, okay? Set up the scenario for yourself at this current stage in your life. Yes, you did the crime. Yeah, 100%. And we all know if you do the crime, you best be prepared to do the time. You're basically throwing bricks at the pen. But knowing all that, considering all things, you did it anyway. And now you're facing 20 years in prison as of today, December 7, 2022. Your lawyer tells you, hey, look, you have a get out of jail free card. Shout out to Monopoly. But in order to do so, someone else has to take the fall. Now, you weren't alone in this. And your accomplice, who happens to now be your deceased cousin, would be facing the same amount of time had he been alive. Now, this is the lawyer speaking. However, T.I., if we did this thing correctly and I can get the judge to accept the theory that all charges should fall on your deceased cousin, and here's why. And he laid out the whole scenario and pretty much guaranteed you that the judge would buy it. Now back to your life as it stands today. Would you say or think to yourself, you know what? Let me ponder this. Would my cousin and my family believe that I am tarnishing my cousin's legacy because although he committed the crime with me, I placed full blame on him who is now deceased so that I can have a chance to live? Would I be dishonoring my cousin who is no longer here and therefore will be labeled as a snitch, a rat, because I didn't stand on my 10 toes and take it on the chin for 20 years in a cell? Or would you stand on what you believe is honor and a code and regardless take full blame, tell the lawyer he can keep the opportunity because your dignity and your integrity won't allow it, and you are therefore ready to go and serve your 20 years from year 2022 to year 2062? How many of you would take the 20 years? And even if you may not want to admit it, how many of you would take the opportunity that T.I. says he was presented with by his lawyer? Now, of course, this wouldn't happen if his cousin was alive, but is it no harm, no foul because his cousin is deceased? At the end of the day, it's all about perspectives, and I'm interested in yours. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put something down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this conversation that's being had regarding T.I. and his actions back in 2007. And until next time, you all take care. Peace.